Well, hello! Welcome to Chaos Friday! Once more, here we are. Here we are. And for once, back to Genshin Impact, which I haven't played for a while because I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little underleveled for the point I'm at. So we're probably just gonna be like running around and doing side quests and stuff. Because we love it so much. It feels like forever since I actually streamed. Hello. It's been a very long week. But we're here. Because I don't think... When was the last time I streamed? Probably last Friday, wasn't it? Or Saturday? Something like that. I think it was Saturday, wasn't it? That sounds right. But here we are. Chaos Friday. Woo! I'm glad we actually got to do Chaos Friday today. Even if it is a bit earlier. Unfortunately, I have to go to work later. So earlier it is. Today, lunchtime stream. And I'm unsure yet because we've just started. But today, if you don't know, if you're not in the UK, today is an incredibly hot day. However, I have been sitting outside and it's a little bit breezy. So actually it's all right. And I'm actually a lot cooler than I have been this week because I've been in a car for a lot of this week and it has been so sweaty. So right now it's fine. I've got my window open back there. So hopefully we'll be okay. Hello! Levi the ghost! Ooh! Please don't haunt me. I would like to remain unhaunted, please. How are you? What's up? Welcome, welcome. So yeah, hopefully I'll be cooler in here. Oh, I could have stolen my brother's fan, actually. It's in the other room though. But also I have like a leather chair. So I might sweat. We'll find out. You don't haunt nice people. Oh, fingers crossed I come across as nice then. Oh, glad you're good. Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you so much for the follow. But yes, apart from being incredibly warm, I'm pretty good. Had my, I started my tour this week. If you don't know, I mean, Levi, you're new, so you probably don't know, but I'm an actor. I have a job, my first professional job I'm doing right now. And I started the tour this week. Lots of driving, so it's been very warm. But it's been lovely. So I'm going around like nursing homes, community centres and things like that. And we're doing a little show about with loads of 60s songs and bad jokes. I am an actor, yes. And yeah, this tour is really fun. And there's just 3 of us and the other 2 are lovely. Get on with them very well. And we've only had 3 days this week, but normally we'd do 5 days a week. So hopefully it will get cooler because it's been so hot and my shoulders have burnt a little bit because we've only done 1 outside. No, we did 2 outside. But yes, 3 shows a day. Let's go. It's busy, but that's why my schedule is all over the place at the moment. So yeah. And then even though it's so funny because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have Sundays free. We'll have regular ones on Sundays, and then things keep coming up on Sundays. And this Sunday is Father's Day, to be fair, here in the UK. So we got family around and things. But anyway, it's a good thing that I'm not streaming this Sunday actually, because Deck of Many Aces has a special stream. That's my podcast for Rainbow Roll Fest. It's part of a festival, so I wouldn't want to overlap with that, would I? Well, oh, Stream Raiders. I always forget. Let's do it. Toasty Plains. There's a new event going on. It's about marshmallows, I think. I don't even... Okay, let's see. Oh, no, marbles. Oh, it's marbles, not marshmallows. I misread. Yes, I nearly forgot about Father's Day, but I remembered to buy a card and my brother's bought a present, so together we are sorted. And he's actually home for it, which is nice. He's normally at university. Right, let's go with this one. It'll be very easy, so we should be all good. How about you, Levi? Are you in the UK? Is it Father's Day for you? Is it really warm? How are you holding up? What have we got going here? What are these? Drones! Arbalest. Don't know what that means. A guard. Helper. That could be anything. Melee M kill. MK. Oh, MK2. Mark 2. Ah. Okay. I don't understand how this works, but I try my best. Where can I play? Oh, I have to place it down there. Okay. Let's have a centurion. Why not? Let's do it. This side. Over here. If you want to join in Stream Raiders, just go to that link in the chat and you can place some units every 5 minutes. Do 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 do. I can't believe I remembered. I never remember when Alex isn't here to remind me. Oh, I put some ice cubes in my bottle and hopefully it will be nice and cold. Let's find out. It could be colder, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not warm, which is good. Right, what's going on over here? I couldn't believe I set up the stream, everything was fine. And then I saw that I'd forgotten to change the stream information. Can't believe I did that, but hey ho, here we are. Shall we get started? Let us get started with some Genshin Impact. Yes. Yes. Live. Alrighty. So, I actually have not been playing Genshin for a while. But look, I got Zhao the other day. I was very pleased with myself. I did... Alex! Oh my goodness, speak of the devil. I literally just said, oh, I can't believe I remembered to start Stream Raiders because Alex isn't here to remind me. And here you are! How are you doing? Right. Oh, I'm midway through a hangout event with Bennett. Should we finish that? Let's finish it. What's going on with our hangout event? Dib. An emo boy or what? Zhao. Hello, Joey. How are you doing? I did remember Stream Raiders. I'm so proud of myself. Also, M-Butt Boy is great. Hello, Buttspot. Welcome. Oh, is this what I'm doing? Navigate. Yeah. No. No. I wanted to check. I wanted to check the endings because I know I've done a few of the endings already. I want to see where I'm at. Oh, I'm okay. I've already got a new ending. That's good. Let's keep going then.
Those memories.
They're going really well, Alex. Yeah, we've had our first week now, so that's the first 3 days we did. And they went really well, I think. There was nothing awful. We did have to, there was one, we've had lots of very different venues, and one of them, there was some ladies at the front that were very nice when we were talking to them, and they spent the whole thing slagging us off, which I thought was very funny. But they were also being very rude about some of the other residents who were really enjoying it, so we were like, these are just nasty people, aren't they? Thank you for the hydrate, Levi. Especially important today, it's boiling. But yes, it's been so lovely because everyone, all of the people that we've been to see have really appreciated being able to have people in to perform for them and like, because a lot of the places that we go are like nursing homes and things and they're not able to get out and they're not able to see theatre and have performances and things, so it's really lovely for them. And some of the like dementia patients and things, they'll literally sit there for the whole thing like looking like a blank face, and then we'll get to like that last song or like we'll do a certain song or something and they'll just like they'll start like waving along and singing along, you know. It's real lovely. Oi. No. Come here.
Boring.
Oh, thanks for popping in, Levi. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I got frozen. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it's good to see you, and thank you for following. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and don't get too warm. Smackety smack. I'll take that. I love Razor. He's my sweet little boy. Take that. Unfortunately, because I got Zhao recently, he's a little lower level than the others. And so, he also loses health quite easily. Because his elemental burst loop makes him lose health as well. Go on. Bye. Whee! Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, there's one left. Up there. All the way up the top. Let's go get him. Do 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 do. But I was very happy. Honestly, I haven't played Genshin for like a month or something, or a month or two. Oh, that's not why I meant to press. And I went on it for literally like a couple of minutes. And I had a bunch of primo gems from like the maintenance and like the codes from the streams and stuff. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Oki for Undertaker. Ooh, hello, welcome. Yeah, and then I did like 3 wishes and got Zhao, and I was like, wow. I was very impressed. One of the reasons I don't pull him, I don't like the losing health mechanic. Yeah, it's not great, but I've got him paired up with Chi-Chi there. And so I normally like, I do the losing health thing and then I immediately just change to Chi-Chi and then can restore the health pretty quickly. So I quite like it. Because he's a bit more powerful than most of my other characters anyway. Save for Hutoa. Ah, I don't have her. If that's who I'm thinking of. There's so many characters, I can't keep track of them. Alright, what does Bennett have to say?
It's so nice here. The breeze is so comforting. Really lifts my mood.
Aww, Bennett. Yeah, he is strong. This is the... I guess it's the trade-off, isn't it? It's like, oh, you can have this really strong thing, but also you're gonna lose some health. Yeah. But I was so happy. I was like, wow! I've got Chi-Chi and I've got him as my 5-star characters that I have. And I was like, ah! Great.
I've been adventuring alone for a long time. It feels so nice to have company. Honestly, I miss it a lot.
Aw, Bennett. Ito is strong too. Ooh, and he doesn't lose health. Fair enough. Sadly, I don't have him.
Oh, not that I'm super lonely or anything. I've got my dads to keep me company when I'm not out adventuring.
Oh, Bennett.
Actually, did I tell you about my dads already?
Not really. 4 days left. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't play this game regularly enough to pay attention. Oh, maybe my luck will hold. Let's see. Let's find out.
Back in the day, they were all great adventurers. They've got so many cool stories. They were the ones who rescued me from a perilous place when I was just a baby. And together, they raised me.
Does Bennett not only have dads, but more than 2 dads? Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. Oh, he said all, not both.
Now, they're all old and frail. Some of them can't even walk by themselves anymore. So, it's my turn to take care of them.
Polyamorous gay dads. Bennett is slowly becoming my favorite.
I'd love to take you to meet them sometime. You'd be blown away by some of their stories.
Aww. Sounds like there's a lot I can learn.
Absolutely. I picked up most of my adventure expertise from them. They're incredible.
Aww.
By the way, you did bring a wind glider with you today, right?
I always bring a wind glider. What do you take me for, Bennett? Bennett is the only 6-star unit in the game. He's so good. I love him.
The weather is so nice and the wind speed is perfect. Why don't we take the chance to go for a glide?
Also, he's just so wholesome. Oh, Bennett. Oh, Bennett.
Oh.
Oh, what happened to the weather?
Sorry, I didn't see this coming. Not to this extent, at least.
I feel so sorry for him.
Well, it seems that we'd better give up on that idea. Let's go do something else.
Exactly. He's great. He's a good mix because he's not solely damage and he's not like solely healing or like buffs and stuff. He's both. It's great.
Bennett! So there you are.
Jack, hello.
Hi, Jack. Is something going on? Are you here to see me?
Some of the older adventurers in the guild are really hurting from their arthritis again. It could be because of the humidity today.
Oh, you started watching Rebels last night? Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that. I'm making my way through the Clone Wars. I've finished season 3 now. After that, I'm going to watch Rebels. TikTok knows. TikTok always knows.
You mean my dad's? That's too bad. They'll need someone to take care of them.
Oh, for the 3rd time. Even better. Even better. As you should, quite frankly.
Well, you're the one who usually looks after them, right? They're all asking for you.
Oh, wait, Bennett's dad's not even gay. Is he just talking about the older adventurers? Oh, this is worse.
Okay, I'll be right over.
I'm really enjoying Clone Wars. I think, like, it's getting better. At the start, it was a bit all over the place, and I was like, there's no story here. But, it's getting a lot better, and I'm enjoying that it's more... It's exploring a few more bits of like the story and the galaxy that you don't really get to see, but also some of more character driven stuff, whereas the first series or 2 was just like fun little stories. I guess it makes sense.
Oh, wait.
Because, you know, it was made for children. But it's definitely getting better, and I'm enjoying it a lot. And I just, you know, it's Star Wars, so I can't not enjoy it, quite frankly. Slow and picks up. Exactly, yes. Oh, it's okay. It's important,
Yeah.
Bennett.
Thanks for understanding. Though, I feel pretty bad leaving you here.
We'd better hurry back. They're all waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, sure. Well, I have to go now. Let me treat you to something next time. Bye.
Oh, Bennett. He's so nice. He's so lovely. Hasty farewell. That is a misfortune of great enough magnitude to change even the weather.
Brightened up the second Bennett left.
Oh. Who's this? What's that? Oh. Ooh.
If it's useful, I'll
There was a
take it.
chest there. How exciting. That is the kind of point to show how normal the war becomes to the Jedi. Exactly. So the filler episodes are dull, but kind of the point. Yeah, exactly. Stormwatcher? Vind. Could it be that you share my interest in storms? I guess. Who are you? It's so rare to find a traveller passing through a remote, out-of-the-way place like this. I'm Vind, devoted follower of Lord Barbatos. Okay. I thought you were going to tell me more than that, but I guess not. Let me claim my rewards. Meow. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, right. What? I think I got an achievement there, didn't I? Yeah. Archaic Lord of Lightning and Blitz witnessed the awesome meteorological power of Bennett's phenomenally bad luck. Aww. Oh, I love him. Right. It's daily commissions time. Where are we going? We're going to Liyue today. Oh, there better not be... Let me have a look. We better not have the slime balloon, because I hate the slime balloon. I hate it with all my... every fibre of my being. Where's the 4th one? No, I don't think we've got a slime balloon. We're all good. Oh, thank goodness. Need help? Oh, I'm all right, thanks to you. Joey. Are you Joey or like Joey? I'm sure I've asked this before, and I can't remember. Nah, I'm all good. I'm a slow Joey. Right. Awesome. That is what I should call you. No, I'm definitely a slow gamer. But that's fine. My brain is slow, so it fits, you know. But it's written like with W's. Cool. That's really cool. Is that just like a different spelling, or is it like a cultural thing? Like, for example, I have a friend.
Given. Orders received.
Your last name, what? Yesterday? I had a friend who is called Jasmine, and she was a friend from my primary school, so she's the first Jasmine I ever met, and I was really good friends with her. But it's spelt with Jasmyn. And so I just was like, yeah, this is how Jasmine is spelled. Oh, I'm swimming now. You know? And I never even thought, oh, let's go. Even, I don't care, even though it's only this. Even though, like, Jasmine is normally spelled a different way, and I've met more Jasmines that are spelled like that since. It was like, that was just the normal way in my brain, because she was the first one, and the one that I knew the best that was spelled that way. That made it quite interesting. What's in here? Shell does more damage in Ultimate if you jump and plunge attack. Oh yes, I did know that. I'd forgotten though. Thank you for the reminder. Ooh, I've got some books. Books. Nice. Oh, you've seen it before as well. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm assuming it's not the same person. You never know. Maybe. No, that's really cool. I didn't know that there was that, because I knew that they'd just chosen to spell it differently. I didn't know if I thought they'd just kind of made it up. But that's cool that there's Joey is a mixture of your godparents' names. That's very cool. That's really cool. I'm just called Chloe because my parents thought that it sounded nice. Never seen a Jasmine before, but I don't know any Jasmines in the first place. Fair enough. Okay, I keep getting distracted. I want to blow these people up. I don't have a wait. I don't have a bow. Your godmother's Joan and your godfather is Will. Oh, so you're Joey. That makes sense. Oh, I love it. Let's get... I know who we're gonna get.
With you all the way.
Right.
Flash!
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Yeah. It'll get them.
Motion to compel.
I like hearing about when people are named after people. Like, my name is just because my parents liked it.
Quiver.
But my middle name I am after my auntie. Oh, I missed. Oh well. Still got him.
Go.
Smackety smack. They couldn't have kids themselves. Oh, that's so sweet. So your dad did this for them. Oh, that's so lovely. That's amazing.
Useless.
It's not a tradition, but I like that you have your dad's name as your middle name. That's a tradition in my family, although my parents have broken it. And he has his dad's name as his middle name. And you're both your parents' oldest sons. Oh, nice. Yeah, there was a tradition in my family that, like, the male children would have the grandfather. No, yeah, the grandfather's name as their middle name. So my dad's middle name is Richard, which was his grandfather's name. No, that's not right at all. I'm misremembering. No, they literally, their middle names are literally just all Richard. I don't know why. That's the one. All their middle names are Richard. And then my parents couldn't decide on what my brother's name should be. So they had two choices. And so they made one of them his middle name and broke the tradition. So then my auntie and uncle followed that and went, yeah, I guess we won't do the tradition either. I really need to sneeze. And I should have said that because now I'm not going to sneeze. Oh, that was right into the microphone. I'm very sorry. Your brother has Richard after one of your granddads. Oh, nice. Middle names are weird, but interesting. If we make them fall in the water. Oh!
Sacred
Well, hey.
land, fortune
Take
preserver.
that.
Life goes on. Fast.
Haha! I have eyes. Oh, it's okay. I don't mind sneezing. It's just it's not very pleasant for you to do it straight into the microphone. Okay. Smack. Oh, so that's how it works. I understand now. I'm learning. Smackety smack. Where's the last one? Zoomy zoom. This is my first time watching Clone Wars, yes. I'm kind of treating it... Oh, another wave? Really? I'm kind of treating it like, Oi, go away! Okay, Chi-Chi side.
Rise.
I'm kind of treating it like my, because they're only 20 minutes long, it's like, oh, I've got a few minutes, what shall I do? Oh, I'll watch Clone Wars, you know. So I'm being very slow getting through it. But I am getting through it. Ah, go away!
Time for your arraignment! The room!
Bam, 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 bam.
Flash!
Orders given. Orders received.
The seasons get stronger as they go on. Yes, I've heard this. Especially from season 4 and 5. Oh! Well, I want season 4 now, so I'm excited.
Disappear.
Oh! Okay, this is fun. Get in the water.
No turning back!
Back. Where did it go? I want these things. Stop being mean to me. Okay, here we go.
Quiver!
Bam. Overloaded. Where did you go? It just fell in the water and died. Well, that definitely makes my job easier. Right, come here, you.
Flash!
Ah,
Gaining
bloody
the upper hand.
balls.
Life goes on.
I can't decide if I prefer Clone Wars or Rebels. Yeah, you don't have to decide if you don't know. My 9-year-old cousin really likes Rebels and she keeps telling me about it and I keep going, no, don't spoil it for me. Haha! Cool. That was a lot of enemies for a daily commission, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do another one. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Stamina is crucial during combat. Yeah, it is. Okay, where are we going? This way. One of your favorite characters is introduced in Rebels? That is cool. Oh, I'm excited to meet them. Honestly, there's so much just available Star Wars wise that I'm very excited. Because I used to, growing up, like, my dad liked Star Wars, so I watched all, like, the main films and stuff. But I didn't properly get into it until a couple of years ago. So now I'm like, there's so much Star Wars out there! And there's way more now than there used to be as well. It's great. So now I just... Oh, this was... I chose this cliff poorly. Oh, no. Sadly, I had a stream on Star Wars Day, and it was after we finished Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, for goodness sake, come on, Chi-Chi. And I thought that I've got Knights of the Old Republic on Steam. I've never played it, and everyone's like, oh, you need to play it, Chloe, you need to play it. And so I wanted to play it on Star Wars Day as a celebration, but my computer did not want to run it with 2 screens. For some reason, it worked perfectly fine if you duplicate the screens. But I was like, well, if I can't see chat, it's kind of pointless. I was the same, but never watched any as a kid. Oh, so no one else in your immediate or extended family's into it. Oh, fair enough. No, I think my dad's gone off it a little bit recently, but when we were younger, he really liked it. Especially when the prequels were coming out. I remember that distinctly.
Wheel of Life.
Okay.
Opening box of a
I'm not gonna... Okay, I'm getting more time. It's fine. Let's go. Ah, now Yanfei is the way to go with the slimes. I forget that. Ah, Yanfei's definitely the way to go with these slimes. Not for the fire slimes though, I think. Boom. Boom.
Evil conquering.
Where is the thing that I'm supposed to be getting to anyway? Oh, it's right here. Cool. You'd only seen some of the sequel films when they came out. Oh, so, oh, right. So then the newer ones. Yeah. I'm with you. And Rogue One. You hadn't seen Solo or any of the first 2 trilogies? Wait, so you watched the sequels before you watched any of the first 2 trilogies? Wow. Used the first lockdowns to go through it chronologically. Amazing. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, that's really interesting. That must really... Like, what did you... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No. What did you think of the sequels when you first watched them? Like, because if you didn't have the kind of stuff from the original trilogy or from the prequels to compare it to, like, what did you think? Because I think that a lot of some of the criticism for them just comes from, you know, nostalgia for the old ones, and you're never going to get that with a new film. Really. And I thought they were quite good. Apart from the last one. Didn't like the last one. All you had was the Lego game. Oh, that is incredible. I love that.
Get out of my
Oh,
way.
for goodness sake. Smack.
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Yeah, I had the Lego game on the Wii. I think I had it on. I never played much of it though.
Storm the front.
That's not what I wanted to do. Go away. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. He's annoying.
Off with you.
Go.
Like them, but had no real knowledge of Star Wars, so... Oh, you weren't sure what's going on. That's fair, yeah. I think that's tricky. Because you've got to find the right balance, haven't you? With stuff like that, where it's like... There's going to be new people watching these that don't have any Star Wars knowledge. But also you've got to make it make sense for the people that
Faster.
do like Star Wars and all of that. Ah!
Useless.
You thought they were good as films, though. That's good stuff.
Worthless. Here.
Boo!
The wrong time. Worthless.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, because I think I watched the original trilogy and I watched the prequels when I was growing up, but I didn't really
Orders received.
get that into them, and I watched them in a weird order as well. I think, like, so for me when I was watching the sequels.
Suffocate.
Like, I enjoyed them because I had enough knowledge that I was like, oh, I understand this, and like I get that reference and all of that, but like I didn't have the more specific knowledge that I kind of have now. I don't know. I don't really know, but I quite enjoyed them. I want to rewatch them because I haven't seen them in a long time. Rewatching the prequels, the best part, without doubt, is the Ray Finn Poe chemistry. Absolutely, the sequels, yes. Absolutely. I agree with you. They're all great. I love them all, and they should all kiss. And it's Stream Raiders time. So let's do that. Bam, bam, bam. Were you watching it? I understood it all a lot more. So you enjoyed it more? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Cool, look at that. Wow, we got loads of people. Interesting. Let's make us super speedy. Let's go. Let's do this. What are all these? Oh, that's the little. Oh, that's the little haste thing on there. Okay. PT, welcome. They forced you to go outside today. Oh no. Oh no. I hope you're not too traumatized. One big poly relationship, exactly. Faye Pin and Ro. Ray, Finn and Poe, yes. Well, it's really nice outside here in the UK today, although very warm. Which is why I'm glad I'm in here around midday. Faye Pin and Ro, yeah, that's their new names. I don't know what you mean. Uni, hello. Hi, welcome. How are you doing today? How are you? Guys, you need to make up for my hectic schedule and not being able to watch streams, because I can never make it to anybody's streams who I love, but Uni is a great person. And what I'm saying is you should go and watch Uni. There was grass and potatoes and bugs and so hot. Oh no! Bugs are the worst, and grass, especially if you're allergic to it, which I'm not, which is good. But hey, we win! Alex gets gold. Oh, everyone gets gold. Enjoy all your golds. Righty. Let's move on to this one. You need to make up for Chloe not streaming by watching Uni. Oh, I finally, yep. It took me, I had to read that whole thing out before I understood the pun. Haha. But shish. Oh dear. What have we got over here? Titanic class of brain? Oh, drone. It says drone. I'm just blind and I can't read. Who shall we have? A paladin. A vampire. Who's this? Oh, flag bearer. What about this guy? I don't know who this guy is. Let's have this guy. Gonna put him over here. Boop. Place your units, everybody, and enjoy. Let us go back on over to Genshin. About to walk into work. Oh, I missed you. Oh, well, thank you for popping in. I hope work's not too bad for you. Oh, the performances, they've been going really well. No major hiccups apart from us being incredibly sweaty. Oh, I didn't turn the volume on. Hang on. There we go. But yeah, it's really lovely. It's a very different kind of performances when you're performing to nursing home patients. Oh, I'm frozen! But they're going really well. Zoom. And I get a nice long weekend now. Because I'm not performing again until Tuesday. So, yeah, I say I get a nice long weekend, but I've also managed to book in work and social events and everything, so I'm really busy. I know how to rest. I know how to rest, it's fine. I did rest last night and this morning, so that's good. I do need to learn some more songs, but, you know, other than that,
Replace my hammer.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Take that. Take that. Heal my characters, please. Smackity smack. Did you hear about the new Hawkeye Star Rail game coming out? What? No. What? What is this? Oh, Honka. I was very confused. I was like, why are MiHoYo making Hawkeye games? Yeah, is that the one I heard a little bit about it a while ago. Isn't that like they're basically making Genshin Impact but in space? Isn't that what's going on? I'm not really sure. I don't know too much about it.
Quiver!
Smack.
Incinerate!
Go on, get him, Yanfei. Yanfei is a beast, honestly. Pretty much. Yeah. You know, I do love... As I've been spending most of my life talking about Star Wars these days, I do love a space. I do love a space. If you hadn't already guessed that about me, I do love a space. Yeah, I think it's exciting, but also there's so much in this game that I haven't even touched on that I'm like... Oh, I can't start something. I wouldn't be able to start something like that. I'd never come back to Genshin. And I want to finish the story, but I'm stuck. I'll give it another go. I'll give it another go when I've done the daily commissions. But then the story quest I'm on has a really hard fight that I keep dying on. I think I did it last time I was streaming. This is Shito? I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Excuse me, madam. Try your luck on a stone today, madam. This could be your lucky day. Go on, then. Luna! Hi, hi, hi. Oh, enjoy work if you can, Uni. Thanks so much for popping in. It means so much. Oh, the pizza! I always forget the pizza. The pizza is supposed to be for the first person to come in the stream. However, I forget to remind people. Maybe I should change it to pizza first pizza for the Zarlord? I don't know. Yeah, you got the pizza. It's because I forgot to remind people. But well done, Luna. You did get the pizza. Excellent decision, madam. I'm sure you won't regret it. Fortune favours the bold, and by the looks of you, you have nothing to be concerned about. Over here, please, madam. We have an extraordinarily wide selection of rare stones here. No! Well, I'm gonna have to do it as a daily commission. We have an extraordinarily wide selection of raw stones here at the Jade Mystery. One can find oneself a little overwhelmed if one is to peruse the entire collection. So I have taken the liberty of sorting them first for your convenience. Might I inquire as to your budget? Yeah, I'm not spending much money on you. A most prudent decision, madam. Here we are. Please select a stone that is to your liking. Choose carefully, mind you. We want to make that 200 more worth your investment, don't we? Once you've made your decision, please inform me, and I shall do the honours. Each person has their own method of assessing a raw stone's value. Some rely on pure intuition. They know the stone they want as soon as they lay eyes on it. Others prefer to examine each stone in detail. Far be it from me to presume which method will work best for you. It is up to you whether to take a closer look or simply go with your gut. I'm going to go with my gut because I'm not convinced that the closer look actually does anything. Right away, madam. I'm going for the blue. Well, look what we have here. It's not the jackpot, sadly, but between you and me, this is a very reasonable result. Nice. You could almost certainly pawn this for a not insignificant amount of Mora. Be straight with me, was this a good or a bad one? Ah, well, if you insist on putting it like that, I'd have to say, this one was neither terribly good nor terribly bad. Let me take that for you. If you'd like to keep trying, we can continue straight on. We'll settle the bill at the end. I'll calculate how much you're owed at the end. If we do it bit by bit as we go, I'll only confuse myself and you, and that's not good for anybody. No, I'm fine, thank you. Quite right, madam, quite right. One can't spend all of one's time gambling on stones. It's simply not befitting of a lady of your stature. Thank you. Nice and easy. Ooh.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Oh, I've done it. That was 4. I thought I'd only done 3. Yay. Nice. Let's give that to Zhao because I'm trying to level him up. Oh, I've got loads. How did I manage that? You can have all of this, Zhao. Here you go. No. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, is everyone else ascended? Yeah, what do I need to ascend, Zhao? Juvenile Jade. Oh, we've got to kill the Primo Geovishap. And I've got the rest. Okay. Let's go and do that then, shall we? Okay. So that's my daily commission. So we've got to go to the Adventurers Guild. Let's go. I want to be Zhao. It's my boy! And he's got much higher health now, which will be good. It's definitely not a robot Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Daily commission
Thank you
rewards.
for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Thank you very much.
Ad Astra.
And we're going to have dispatching characters on expeditions as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Get all my stuff. Okay. I like this one. I'm going to send you back on that one. Let's get a Samora, shall we? And the meat is always useful. Because I always run out. Let's send someone there. And there, I think. Let's go. Alrighty. I can hear a weird noise. The minute I did that, it stopped. Oh well. I'm sure everything's fine. Okay.
The damned will soon.
Oh. Excuse me. So. Let's see. Oh, I could probably do these, to be fair. I could probably do all of those. But I want to get the Geo... What's it? This one. No. This one.
Or die again, then lay a hand on me.
Okay. This looks closest. Let's go over here. Let me try and remember how you fight this one. This is the one... This is the one with the shields, right? I need shields. Is that right? Because I currently don't have any shields up. I think that's right. Although, I would like that chest. No.
Disappear!
Oh, that was rude.
Worthless! Here! Here!
Okay, I don't have any Geo characters out right now, which is a bit annoying.
Invisible evidence! Motion
Boom.
to compel! Go.
Can't get me! Smackety smack, smack, smack. Come on then. Come on then. What's the matter? Stuck?
Orders given. Orders received.
I don't really know the best way of doing this when I don't have a Geo character to get rid of the shield.
Rise.
I don't know if I'm actually doing anything to the shield, I'm not gonna lie.
Faster. Okay, faster. Yeah.
Smacky smack, smack, smack. I think maybe Yanfei will be best.
Boom, boom!
I can do this, to be fair. That could help. Oh, no, it's working.
Motion to
Zoom.
compel!
Yeah.
Useless!
Yeah.
Evil conquering!
Oh, that was rude.
Here!
Woo!
Worthless. Worthless.
Yeah. Did it. I love Zhao. He's my new favorite. And now I got a chest. Yay.
There's quality here.
And I got a cabbage and a potato. What more could you want? What more could you want? And apples. Okay, let me have a look in... Let me see if there's any information in here. Because I can't remember. It's been ages since I fought one of these. Are they in here? Okay. Primo Geo Vishap, yes. That's not helpful. There's a tutorial. Oh, here we go, yes. It can absorb different kinds of elemental power to unleash a primordial shower infused with hydro, pyro, cryo, or electro. If this attack hits a character protected by a shield, it is the shield one, yes. Rock Lizard, hey Pyro, welcome! Welcome, welcome. Yes, the shield one. If this attack hits a character protected by shield, the Primo Geo Vishap will take some damage in return. If the shield's elemental type is Geo, or it matches that of the Primordial Shower, the amount of reflected damage will be increased. Well, good thing. Good thing I have 2 Geo shielders. Let's get them out. Noelle. Yunjin. What other shielders do I have? Diona. Does Benny have a shield? I don't think he does. I think that's it. You can cheese it with Beidou. Beidou or Yunjin. Yeah, I've got Yunjin. Let's get Beidou as well. Why not?
I will protect you.
Oh yeah, she's got the shield if you hold it down. Of course she does. Fantastic. Look at all these fantastic shielders. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this thing. That's not the way I'm going. This is the way I'm going. Ooh, a Sealy. Ooh, and a chest. Oh, well, that was just rude. Full shield team, nothing is killing you now unless you happen to not have a shield. Exactly. Nothing is gonna kill me. Well, this is just rude. You take that electro damage.
Pew pew. Where'd that come from?
Go away! Oh, that's just rude.
And step.
Maybe I should have a healer on my team, actually, come to think of it. Okay, I like Beidou. She's good. They all died. It was fine. Diona's kind of dying. I guess I can go away.
The more the merrier.
Oh, it's coming back after me.
On me.
Why do you need to go away, PT? Is it late? It's only 1 o'clock here. Okay, fine. Come over here. Come and get me. Go on. Come and get me.
Eyes on me.
Oh, I need to heal Diana. No. I need to get better at using Beidou's shield because I just don't use it.
Black slide. Strike is one.
Mackety smack. You said go away to something in the game. Oh! I say that so often that I literally don't even notice when I do it. I'm very sorry.
Time to clean up. I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance.
I love the combat music in this game because a lot of There's a real fine balance between like combat music being really dramatic and combat music sounding silly. You know? Because when you've got, oh, really? Really? You're so nearly dead. That's so rude.
Observe.
And like, a lot of games will have, it's now 9 PM in Japan. Oh, okay. So not too bad then.
I'll catch
I
up.
can't remember what I was saying now about music. Yeah, it's really easy to have, when you've got like just normal fighting in the overworld like this, like, it's really easy to have music that sounds really silly, or music that sounds far too dramatic. But I think that the Genshin music is generally a pretty good mix of the two.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, but Noelle can heal, can't she? I'm being an idiot. She's fine. Look at Diona now. Super contact! Don't you dare.
Unleash.
Yeah, it's definitely an early stream for me today.
Flags up.
Hey ho, 1 o'clock. It really doesn't feel like 1 o'clock because I'm used to streaming later in the afternoon. I'm like, oh, it must be like 4. It's like, no, it's just not.
I must leave no stone unturned.
No, don't go away. I'm fighting.
I'll
Okay,
catch
I'm
up.
coming off. Okay, I'm going after it. Running away. Let me know if you want me to hop in and help. We'll be happy. Oh, thank you so much. We'll see. I might ask for your help if we get on to the bit that I'm stuck on. Yay! But I should be. I've definitely fought the Primo Geovis Hub on my own
Ooh,
before, so that should be
wonderful.
fine. It's the next bit of the story that I'm stuck on. Da-da-da-da-da. Liyue, the Harbour of Stone and Contracts. Follow 40 Seelie and Liyue to the Seelie Courts. Nice. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Where am I going? This way. Down here? No. This way. Oh, okay. This is grass? Noelle, you can climb it. You can just run. Okay, I can't remember. It's down here, isn't it? I think it's... Yes, this looks right. Down here. Okay, all the shields. It's gonna be great. Down the big scary hole. Exactly. Nothing to see here. Okay, that's red, which means it's pyro. That's not helpful. I don't have any pyro shields. But oh well.
Oh dear. Everyone's laundry is still on
In-game
the line.
grass. I don't know if
May
I
I
can
be
handle it.
excused
I'm
to
so
put it
sorry,
in?
PT. Oh, I'm so sorry to have triggered you like this. I didn't even think. I'm so sorry. Come on then. Come and get me. Geo Dragon who once raged with the king. Well then. Oh gosh, it's been ages since I did this. I can't remember what his attacks are. Oh. Come and get me. No. Too soon. I apologise. Yomp. Oh, not enough. Honestly, like, I'm really glad that I don't suffer from hay fever because... Oh, here we go. Some of my... Okay, that's the only way you can damage it, isn't it? Like, everyone that I'm working with at the moment seems to have hay fever and it's terrible for them. Yeah, I'm so sorry for you. It really sucks. And I'm really glad that I don't have it. Yeah. Okay, we're doing well. I remember doing this before, and for some bizarre reason, I couldn't. Like, I was stuck for ages and it wouldn't do the attack that I needed it to do. It was really annoying. And apparently, I think I looked it up, and I think you just have to wait. NHS, give me a cure for it, please. I know. I think you can get, like, obviously there's antihistamines, and you can also get like an injection of some kind, but I think it's only like stops the symptoms, you know, it doesn't cure you or anything. I only have allergies to things that can be applied to my skin. Oh, interesting. So lotions, hand sanitizer, deodorant. Oh, that sucks as well. But at least you can kind of avoid that a bit easier, can't you? You can damage it in the meantime. You don't have to wait for it to do the explosion.
Leave it up to
Don't
me.
you? I tried that. I didn't know how. Like it. Oh, it does damage a little bit. Oh, interesting. When I did it before, it literally would not let me damage it. That's pretty weird.
Break a leg. Flex up.
Oh, whoops. This is why you don't damage it in the meantime. Come on, get me.
I'll catch up.
Woo!
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, yikes. Where are you going? All of that.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Boom! Nearly there. Woo! Oh, yikes. Went too close to that. There's too much fire on this battlefield. Let's go over here. Come on, come and get me.
Someone needs assistance.
Blech. No, thank you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Whoa. Woo. Oh no, that's not
Haven't
fun.
won yet.
Oh, damn it.
It was my honor to serve
Right,
you.
let's get her awake, shall we? Let's get her back awake. I don't have any allergies, but get really dry skin. Oh, that sucks as well. You got too bad. You had wounds on the back of both hands. Oh, yikes. Yeah, you got to be real careful with those. Imagine if they changed the AI so this rock lizard was smart enough to wait until you weren't shielded. Oh, yeah. Oh, I would just die. I would die so quickly. It wouldn't even be funny. Here you go. And Yunjin can have one as well. Oh, damn it.
Script needs a rewrite.
I'm doing really well.
Let's go. Phew.
Since I am the long range one, come and get me. No, thank you. Ah! Oh, I forgot Diona heals as well. Amazing. Nah! Come on. This is the same thing it did last time. It spent ages before it actually did the attack. Let me get out the way of those. Thank you very much. Come on then. No, thank you. Pew pew pew. Come on then. Come on then. Come on. Where's your big attack? Ugh. Come on. Oh, yikes. Oh, that's my least favorite one.
I'm here.
Come on, matey. No!
Diana Special.
Get inside it. Let's not die! Oh, that's fire! I'm underneath it. I'm fine. No, I'm not fine. This was maybe not the best plan. Scary thing about this is Klee casually kills this thing and gives you its drops on her birthday. Whoa! Klee is scary. She really is. Oh my gosh. Do the attack already! Come on, matey. Come on. I'm getting their health down very slowly.
I'm here.
Klee casually leveling a mountain and killing something 100 times her size without any help. And I love Klee because she's just like, yeah, I did that, sure. And she's like,
Let's go.
happy day, guys! Oh, and she's terrifying. Thank you.
I'm here.
Oh, why not? Why not? Look at this. We're going to do Stream Raiders battle before we finish killing this thing. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I need to do a... I'm going to curse these guys because they're quite close together. So let's do it. Let's go. Music's going to get stuck in my head now. Look at that, two-pronged attack. Dun, 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 dun. There's no stopping us. Yeah, boy. Well, Alex, enjoy your rogue scrolls, and PT gets the gold. Yeah. Better collect my rewards, hadn't I? What's this? Bronze marble vampire skin. Amazing. Some flag bearer scrolls, some gold. Marble's bronze badge. Tank scrolls. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Oh, this one looks scary. Boss time. Save the Gurg. Save the Gurg, save the world. Okay. Sure. Stunned marble Gurg. I don't know what any of this means. I've got the Templar recently. Let's get the Templar out. He's gonna lead the attack. Let's go! Place those units, everybody. Place those units and enjoy. I'm glad you like money, PT, because that's what we're giving you. Oh, I didn't turn the sound back on because I'm silly. There we go. Ah! Come on. Oh, for goodness sake. Woo! No thanks. Oh, and that's why I've been being Diona, because I am bad at getting hit when I am in melee. I should have brought Yunfei with me. Actually, no, it's a pyro one, isn't it? Wouldn't be particularly useful. Come on, do the attack. Come on. I think I remember this happening before, and I looked it up thinking, is there something I'm supposed to do to,
I'm here.
like, trigger it? And I think you literally just have to keep going and it eventually will do it. Which is very strange.
I'm here.
Oh, I ran out of stamina! Damn it. Get up, Diona! Get up! Get up. Let's give her one of these. Or two of them. That'll do.
I'll catch up.
No thanks. Ah! Damn it.
But they still need me.
I didn't expect that to happen, not gonna lie. Ah! This is fine. I've got a shield now. Ah. Die, die, die already. I would like to not get exploded with the fire. When are you gonna do your shield attack? Please! Please! It won't do the big explosion attack once it gets below 20. Ah, that explains things. Hey, Jazz! Thank you so much for the look. Or the butt, as Buttspot is telling it. It won't do the butt explosion attack. It is the butt explosion. Woo! Oh, damn it. Okay, Woo! No thanks. Whoa. Butt explosion. Boss is giving you an idea you don't like. Me too. We don't like that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, why do you like to make things hard for me? Oh. Ah.
Think you can bully me? Ha, I'm here.
To ashes!
Come on! Die! No thanks. Ah, it's fine! Oh, Beidou's down. Beidou's down.
Silver. Oh.
Woo! Beidou took down a Kraken, she can take down an overgrown lizard. That she can! Whoa. Ah! Oh, this is not going well.
Tragedy.
Wait, let's get Noelle back up because she is a tanky bitch. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Think you can bully me?
Oh, there goes my shield very quickly. I got another shield for you. Come on, die! Oh, that was not fun. Come on! Woo! I meant to dodge, and I didn't. Oh no. Ah, oh, missed.
Let's go. Steady as stone.
Come on. Woo! It's so nearly dead. Come on, matey. How are you not dead yet? You literally have no health. Oh my god.
I am a disgrace
Oh my
to the
god.
knights.
There we go. Finally. Took you long enough. Well, at least I understand the 20% health thing now. Yes, please. Oh, thank goodness it gives me 2, because I need 2 to ascend Zhao. I did not want to have to do that again. Alrighty, where is he? Where's my boy? There he is.
New power. All it will be used for is death.
Oh, okay. Okay. So. Kujo, Sara, and Yunjin, I can't ascend because I need stuff from Inazuma. And I haven't been there yet. This is why... Oh, no, not Yunjin. Just Kujo, Sara. This is why I prefer seeing actually how much health something has instead of a solid bar. Yeah, because then you know what's going on. I think she's the only one I have from... Why can't I ascend Yunjin? Oh, because I can't fight a Golden Wolf Lord. They don't... They're in Inazuma as well, I think. That or I just can't find one. But it's not in my book anyway. Last I checked. The rest of them, I think, are fine. Everyone else is on level 42. Hey, level 42. Like the band. Let's get Zhao up to level 42 as well. There we go. Lovely. And because I don't like having notifications. There. Okay, I need to sort these people out. So I'm going to run around as Diona for a bit while we wait for, whatchamacallit. Right. No, no, no. No, no. Now. I can't... The Archon quests... Chapter 2. Prologue. I can't do this one because I need to complete all of these things that I haven't done yet. And I can't do this one. We will be reunited, which is this one I need to do. This is the one I'm on. And I got stuck. Zhao the edgy boy, exactly. He's very edgy. Because the fight is hard. There's this one. I think I did it the last time I streamed Genshin. I couldn't do it. I think because there's like a Ruin Hunter and something else. I guess now I have Zhao and I have Chi-Chi. Maybe they together will be good. Let's get a little closer. Because I can't remember. I just remember it being really hard. Okay. Can I be sneaky? Because if I get caught into combat, I'm going to have to run away. Okay, yes. This is what's going on. It's all of those guys plus the Ruin Hunter. I remember killing the monsters in the area the last time I was in your world. Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? I think I've got to kill them to progress the story, though. Maybe it's because I wasn't with you when you did it. I don't know. Let's revive some of my characters first. Let's give this a go. Let's see how it goes. Oh, hey, Levi! Welcome back! You're about to see me die. Actually. Where's the nearest statue?
Lizard tail?
I haven't been... I haven't really used the Traveler's Geo stuff. Because I didn't have any other Animo characters, but I did have other Geo characters. Whereas now I have Zhao. Well, I'm going to change her to be Geo and see what happens. Right, Chi-Chi's a healer, so that's fine. Who else shall we have? Yanfei, because she's a beast.
I charge a higher rate to meet outside.
Let's do this. Resonate with Geo. Yeah. I've used it a little bit. Not very much, but now I have resonance with Geo. Oh! Oh! I didn't even realise I had that. Invincible stone wall. Constellation level 1. Party members within the radius of Wake of Earth have their crit rate increased by 10% and have increased resistance against interruption. Okay, I have to have a look at what that is because I can't remember. Second one. Rock core meltdown. When the meteorite created by Starfell Sword is destroyed, it will also explode, dealing additional AoE geo damage equal to the amount of damage dealt by Starfell Sword. Okay, well... let me see. So, Starfell Sword is special. You disgorge a meteorite from the depths of the earth, dealing AoE geo damage. Nice. It can be climbed or used to block attacks. Fantastic. And if I hold it, I can do the position. Wake of Earth is an AoE geo attack. Launches surrounding opponents back. And it's a stone wall at the edges of the shockwave. Ooh. And I can use that to block. Amazing. Okay. Righty-ho. Let's go back and figure this thing out. It's the Ruin Hunter that's hard. Because the others look like they're, like, okay. But once you add a Ruin Hunter into it, it's like, ah! Ciao. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, if I can just keep an eye on it and kill these other things first, then perhaps we'll be okay.
Time for your arraignment.
Ah! No thanks. Go away.
Motion to compel.
Ah! Nope. And see, the problem with... Oh, that's not who I wanted to be. Oh,
This
wow.
is not.
Helen Keen! Welcome, I'm dying. Thank you for the lurk, Alex. I hope you are enjoying your afternoon. It's going good. I'm glad to be back to streaming because I haven't done it for a week. And that is sad. But yes, I am good. This is a very hard fight that I have been avoiding. And I have just started it again. Oh, damn it!
Prepare to die, fool!
And I'm going to die. No, thank you. Ah!
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Whoa. No, I don't want to be in the way of the Ruin Hunter. No, 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 no.
Faster?
Okay.
Okay, faster.
How are we doing on the... I can't revive Zhao! He's my powerhouse! Damn it.
Don't want to be sealed back.
Gotta do it sometime, exactly. It is a quest. Ah! What? No! Yanfei, no! Ah! No! Ah!
Yikes.
Okay, let's try and just kill this last dude. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay.
Loopholes.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Ah! Oh, hello.
Maybe I wasn't meant
I
for
died.
this world.
I died. Use Electro to break through Hydro. Oh, I thought it was Pyro. Okay, in that case, maybe we'll have... Because there's an ice one there. And there's a Hydro one. Maybe we should swap someone out for Beidou, because she's good. Traveler? Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Thanks for lurking, Levi! Okay, everyone's health is low, so let's improve that, shall we? What have I got? Lots of food, which is always good. Okay. Oh, why am I all the way over here? I suppose this is technically the closest teleport point, even though it's on the other side of a mountain, which is really annoying. See, it's all nice and peaceful, and then we die. Alrighty. Where am I in what? What the what? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I wonder if I can lure, like, individual enemies away. Might be an idea to get the burst for all your characters before fighting that lot. Ooh. That is an idea. That is an idea. Hello, people I can fight. Easy, easy enemies. Oh, hello. Oh, I got rid of all my... Wait, no, Beidou can do that because she's got a great sword, doesn't she?
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Hello. Wait, so they do... I can't get burst just from using my skills, can I? I have to hit things with it, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Aha! Something to hit! Yes, please. Woo!
Boring.
Take that! Actually, I suppose if I stop hitting them and just use my skills, that'll do quicker, won't it? Go on, give me that sweet, sweet burst. Go on.
Useless.
Nearly there. Lovely.
Back at ya.
Honestly, can you tell I'm not very good at strategy in games? But also, it's like I could be really good at strategy if I wanted to be, but I just most of the time don't really care. Nice.
Go.
Do do need the healing, to be fair. I feel you on the not caring sometimes. Yeah, I'm like, I just want to run around with my cute characters and do a story. I don't really care about the strategy, you know. Also, I have, I'm like, everything has to be nice and neat, and therefore, let's deal with you. Therefore, if everything has to be nice and neat, all my characters have to be leveled equally. Even though I know the game is not designed for that. I know it, and yet. I just want to be able to bonk more enemies to death. That's fair. That is very fair.
Motion to compel. Wheel of life.
Chi-Chi's gonna take a while.
Boom boom.
Does she get more from that or not? I don't know. Can't tell. I've let this fight go on for far too long and now the music is too dramatic. Is she even getting... She is getting the things, isn't she? It looks like it's getting higher. Thank goodness this is the Geo Slime, to be fair. It's got lots of shield and health that I can use for this purpose. Might need to use a different character to generate energy. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I will use her to heal the others, though. There we go.
Motion to compel.
Oh wait, she got some from that. Oh. I think you have to hit.
Rise.
I think it's not her energy. It's she gets it after hitting with it. There we go. See? Ah, I understand now. All right, here we go. Are you gonna... I would like to run away from that, please. Please don't get involved in the fight I'm about to have, Geo Slime. I don't think I could survive if you did that. Okay, here we go. Right. Is there any that I can sneak up on or lure out without fighting them all? They're very bunched together. So not really. Over there we've got a Hydro Slime. Hydro Slime? Hydro... What's it? Favonius Sword, you gain energy on crit hits. Oh, I think I've got that. But I think the Traveler has it. Let me swap them over. Oh no, maybe oh no, she has it. Yeah, she already has it. Fantastic. That would be what it is then. Oh, that's what you meant. I understand. Alrighty, let's do this. Nate, you are here! Hello! How are you doing? No, thanks. Are you ready for me to die again? Okay, here we go. Hello. How are you today, Nate? Oh no! Damn it.
Worthless! Prepare to die, fool!
Okay, right. That was successful, mildly. Oh no, get out of that. Okay, here we go. Let's just wait for them to finish. I was asleep, so I didn't see you the first time, fair enough. I mean, I'm quite early today, so... let's get rid of this guy. I hate Hydro Mages apart from Barbara. Fair enough. So do I. Oh, it disappeared. Damn you. Okay, Chi-Chi's turn.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix. Wheel of life.
Okay, that's not doing, like, anything. Damn it! No! No, you can't get me. No, you can't.
Motion to compel. Yeah.
Ah, no.
Jacked.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's get Yanfei back up, shall we? Do. And actually, to be fair, Zhao could do with some help as well. This is fine. It was a beautiful picture.
Incinerate. Keep within the law.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Nope.
The law has
Oh.
loopholes.
Okay. Take that. I hate this ruin guard. Whatever it is. No, thank you. I'm trying to get the mages dead first, but it's kind of it's kind of impossible. Oh dear.
Men, fall back.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Can I revive someone yet? No. Oh yikes. Okay. At least get some help in there. Oh, she's gonna die. No. Damn it. We're all on you now, Zhao. Oh yikes. He's not good because he does not. He needs more help. Let's go. It shoots your corpse as an added insult. I know, right? Shoots your butt. Ah!
Get out of my way!
Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Ah! No, no! Technically, anyone who attacks Chi-Chi is shooting a corpse. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hey, Pyro, you know when you were like, want some help? Do you fancy helping? Let us... Nope, that's not what I pressed. Let us be. I'm not gonna run out of food because I've got loads of food. Ah, look at you. So quick. You may join as well, Nate, if you wish. I think I will need all the help I can get.
To just standing around.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you. Let me see. Do I want Beidou? I want to keep Zhao. Yeah, I do want to keep Beidou. Or I suppose it depends. Yeah, let's keep Beidou. Let's do it. Oh, she... Oh. Wow. I've forgotten the character's name, but she is very good at healing. Thank you, Pyro. Right. Shall we go then? Ooh, let's go. Oh, what a time. What a time for it. Oh, I just dropped. That's not what I meant to press. That's fine. Okay. Hold up one sec, Pyro. Sanganomiya Kokomi? Possibly? No idea. But it is Stream Raiders time. Ah! They have confusing names. I don't know. I can't remember. Ba 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 da ba. Let's go. Let's have a killing field. Why not? Let's go. Big heals, yeah. For sure. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, that one like fell apart into two big blobs. Hey, that was easier than I thought it would be. We saved the Gurgs, was it? Enjoy your Musketeer scrolls, Alex, and PT gets the Monk scrolls. Enjoy. Oh, what's this? Orc Slayer scrolls. Oh, how exciting. How exciting. I didn't know I already had Orc Slayer. I didn't realise that. It's only Saint and Balloon Buster that I don't already have. Upgrade that. There we go. Sorted. She's not really built correctly, but oh well. Oh. Well, if she's powerful, you know? Let's start this next battle moderate this time. Oh, we've got a Gurg. I think the Gurg's on our side. I think. Let's have the Orc Slayer since I forgot that it exists. Alrighty. Enjoy the Stream Raiders battle, lads. And let us hopefully not die. Oh, I didn't do the sound again.
I'm always ready.
Okay. Let's go. I've got to catch up with Pyro. Come on in, Nate. Nate is trying to enter your world. Why? Yay, here he is. Oh, Noelle. I love her. Oh, she's like a little mermaid. So cute. Okay, let's do this. Oh,
Someone needs assistance.
the Hilichurls stay dead. Oh, that is interesting.
Someone needs assistance.
That is really good that the Hilichurls stay dead because they were part of the problem.
As a dutiful maid would.
Oh, damn it, come back.
Let's move out.
Where are you at? Where did it go? I can't see. Wait, what? Pyro, you're just too overpowered. What? What? Okay, well, I think I need to get these things. Oh. All dead. Aw, thanks, Pyro. You're the best. That has been annoying me for a while, so I'm very happy about it. Because you can't really... It seems to be... It's not that... Oh, why is my mouse in the way there? There we go. I think we may need to leave the quest to continue. Possibly, yes. Possibly. Ooh, look at you go. Oh, yay! Look at this. Oh, that's fun. Oh, was that you, Nate? Was that Venti? Oh. Oh, the thing's disappeared. Yeah, because I think it's not the battle that's the quest, is it? It's the other stuff. Oh, they better not respawn if you leave, because... Oh, I've got to get it up here. Okay. Well, let's give it a try, anyhow. Oh, bye, Pyro! I'll give it a try, and then I might have to ask you to leave again, Nate. But thank you for your help. To see if it works. Oh, okay. Fine, bye. Thanks for your help, both, though. How to leave. Oh, figured it out. Aw, thank you so much. Okay, so that's one. I've got another one here. I don't know where it's going. Probably up the top there. You just need to return to single player. Oh, am I not already in that? Oh, return to single player. There we go. Yes. I really hope it doesn't respawn the enemies. Damn it! No! No! Oh no! Oh shoot. Okay, well, this is what I'm gonna try and do instead. Is I'm just gonna try and avoid them enough for me to do the quest things. How about that? The quest can't be cheesed. No, it can't. Oh, that one's already there. How do I... Oh, go away. No. Oh, I don't have it. Oh. Oh. Is there a time limit on those things, or is it a proximity thing? I wonder. Woo! Killing the enemies is the quest, though. Isn't it to do with these things, though? More than the actual enemies? Damn it. Nope. Ah!
That silver. Oh.
I don't have it. I don't have it. It's already gone. Ah! Okay. Where is it? Over there. Ah! Oh, I need Beidou to get those quickly enough. Ugh! Right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Ah! Oh, it's this thing, isn't it? Oh, I forgot about this thing. God, it's been so long since I actually did this. You gotta kill the enemies. Do you already have world level lowered? No, I looked at it. You can't do it until you reach world level 5, and I'm on world level 4. So, no. My name is Bosacius, one of the Yakshas. I followed my lord to fight against evil and contend with pestilence. Yet, though we Yakshas have great might, we were bound by our duties and stained by them. Liyue is now at peace, but of our number, none but Alatus and I remain. And for my part, I wish to depart, to be done with this world. My wealth I leave here, sealed by my arts. If you are fated to do so, take them as you please. Maybe this doesn't have anything to do with it. Have I already done this? Yeah, you can't decrease the world level below 4. Damn, that does suck. Well, I better get leveling my characters then. Right, if I remember, there should all be on 42. Apart from the couple. So Yunjin I can't ascend because there are no Golden Wolf Lords available to me, I don't think. Let me check.
The damn.
Can I search? No, that would be too easy. Gotta do some heavy farming for each character. I know, right? I know. I love a bit of farming me, though. It's nice and calming. Rather than this, which is frustrating. Get them maxed as much as possible. Exactly. The Golden Wolf Lord. Yes, it's in Inazuma, so I can't do that.
We'll sooner die again.
That's why, that's literally the only reason that I want to continue the story is so I can unlock Inazuma and I can just have all of the places available to me so that I can do that. Kujosara, I need stuff from Inazuma as well. This I can only find in Inazuma. So those two are level 40, but everyone else is level 42. So let's get leveling. Let's get leveling. I do them in the order that I got them because I like that and I think it's fun. Okay. Well, I have a shit ton of other quests to be doing, so there's definitely things we can do. I was working my way through hangout quests. You might need to focus on maxing one character at a time. I know, but I don't want to do it. It's too... It's so just... It just feels like everything is unbalanced, you know? Like, I like all to be nice and balanced. Ah! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Let's do these hangout quests, because they're nice and easy. Right, I'm trying to get all the endings for this one. So, let's see. There's one down here. Thanos can't have his way in this game. No, he can't. No such thing as perfectly balanced. Absolutely. Well, to be fair, now I've got Zhao, I might focus on like him and maybe Chi-Chi and Yanfei. It helped me to pick an A team and then focus on just those 4 and keep them even. I know, but I don't want to do it. Ah. I think though, to be fair, I also want things to be balanced. Yeah. I think I've gotten to the point where it's gonna have to be, you know? I really like Zhao. No, I haven't. So definitely he would be on my team. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And I think... Who was it that I had before? Razor, Chi-Chi, and Yanfei. I think were kind of my A team. But I feel like Beidou is better. But I like Razor better. This is the thing.
I'll watch your back.
Levi, welcome back. Welcome back. You've come to me being told I need to level my character, max out my best characters instead of leveling them all. And I know this, and I understand, but I don't want to do it. But this was the party that I was using for a while recently, and I quite like it. It works quite well. That's true. Artifacts and weapons. I don't understand them, Nate. I don't understand them. It may be painful, but it must be done. I know. So weapons-wise, look, Zhao's got very cool spear. This is my best weapon. Why have my captions gone weird? 1 second. 1 second. Why are you doing that? There we go. Oh, that's not what I want. Now my screen's gone weird. There we go. Zhao has the best weapon for him. Absolutely, yes. So don't worry about that. Yeah, no, I understand. Like, it definitely would make my life so much easier, but I'm also like, eh. She has the Favonius sword, which seems to have been working out quite well for me. Big old green claymore. What else have I got? You could have this one, Sacrificial Greatsword. The skill has a 40% chance to end its own cooldown. Oh, that's very cool. Increases damage against opponents. Yeah. And this is what the other two have. Oh, that's level 50. Maybe I'll give him that one and swap it out for Noelle. No, I like this one, but it's only level 1 though. Honestly, I could spend so long trying to figure all this out. Mostly I'm just like, everyone's got a sword, a weapon, and it works for them. Yanfei's got a pretty good one, to be fair. It's working out quite well for her. There's also that, the Widsith. If possible, you could craft a claymore with a prototype archaic, which is good on Razor. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if I have... I definitely have a billet for a spear because I think I need it for one of the side quests, so I've been saving it. Where's the billets? In here? What's that? Parametric transformer. No idea. Widsith would be amazing on Yunfei once it's leveled. Ooh, interesting. Oh my goodness, it's changed. It's not only changed Yunfei to Buttfei, but it's capitalized Butt. Buttfei! Buttonfei! Ooh, interesting. Okay. What's that? Wilderness rod. Oh, that's my fishing rod. Where are the billets? Maybe they are in the... in the weapons, maybe. No. That's artifacts. I'm sure I have one. From this day on, Yunfei is to be known as Buttonfei. Exactly. Exactly. It's what she deserves, quite frankly. I better not have gotten rid of it. I'm sure I had it. That's really annoying. I'm definitely... If I'm going to pick a team, though, Yunfei's definitely in it because she's an absolute beast. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I've got loads of crystals, to be fair, so let's go. Let's do it. The law has loopholes. Oh. Oh, Nate. You tried. You tried. Oh, yay, I can ascend it too. Fantastic. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Let's add some more. Loads of these. Oh. The law has buttholes. There you go. Pyro's doing Buttspot's job. I appreciate your service, Pyro. Very good service to the community. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, it's on level 40. Can't ascend it, but I don't think anyone else's is. Nice. When the character takes the field, they will gain a random theme song for 10 seconds. This can only occur once every 30 seconds. Recitative attack is increased by 60%. Aria increases all elemental damage by 48%. And Interlude, elemental mastery is increased by 240. Nice! Oh, I like this book. This is the book I would have if I was a character in Genshin. Because it's a heavy notebook filled with musical scores. Ha ha ha. We love to see it. Okay, I'm going to go to a blacksmith, but I'm pretty sure. Because I'm sure I had one and I wouldn't have used it. I don't remember using that billet. So I'm going to have a look. Wizith is by far the best 4-star catalyst in the game. Interesting. So, because I... Wait, this isn't the way I need to go. This way. Because I find a lot of this stuff confusing. Can you explain to me why Wizith is, like, particularly effective with Yanfei? Or is it literally just that it's really good, and so is Yanfei? Because I've gathered that much with Yanfei. Hello, Master Zhang. Need to buy a weapon or have one custom built? Repairs are free. Just let me know if you come across any prize or... I'd like something made. Have you brought the right materials? Let's see the goods. Okay, yes, so I've got a billet for a spear, but I'm not going to use it because there's definitely a side quest that requires one of those, and I'm going to save it. No, I don't have a great sword one, though. What makes the Widsith so good is the crit damage substat and the passive effect. Fair enough, yes. So we've got... Passive effects are great, to be fair, because I don't have to think about them. Right, what's going on? I like Razor. He's my favourite. I think... Oh, but Bennett's really good as well. I can't choose a team. Why are you making me choose a team? Not that I can level them up anymore right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's make them all healthy at the very least. Oh, dear. The attack, elemental damage bonus, elemental mastery bonus make for a huge addition to damage output. Ah, okay. Oh, Levi! Oh, you're too kind! Thank you! I'm so glad you found my Twitch as well. Welcome to the family. Who else needs healing? This guy. Yunfei. I need to make some more food, quite frankly. I'm just going to do this. There we go. That'll do. Right, let's go find somewhere I can cook the food. Ooh, who have we got? No, I don't know you. Sorry. Goodbye. Zhao will most likely be your main DPS for a while. Absolutely. Bennett is amazing. This is the thing. I'm like, I want Bennett, but I want to keep Chi-Chi, and I don't really want to have two swords. I'd rather have them all different. Oh, that's no. Nope. Here we go. What have we got? I can make some sausages. I've got 22. So much jam. Because I think I need to use some of those flowers for something else as well. Right. What have we got? Sticky honey roast. Yes, please. Anyone with a bonus? Oh, yes. Yunjin has, when perfect cooking is achieved on food with adventure-related effects, there is a 12% chance to obtain double the product. Fantastic. Let's do this. Ding! Nice. So that was that. Matsutake meat rolls. Hang on. I've got 8 of those. 4. He might make a special dish, so we'll keep those. Thank you, Levi. Especially needed. Today is hot. Thank you for the reminder as well. My voice thanks you. How many of these do I need? I've got 4. I need at least 3. Definitely need 4. Let's go. Woo! One of these. Again, another example of me trying to keep everything even. One of these. Yeah, I've realised I'm like, maybe I made a mistake in having literally all of my work and also a lot of the things like this that I do for fun involving me talking. Because I need to save my voice for, you know, singing and performing. And yet. But here we are. Strengthening it up, aren't we? It's just going to be super strong. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Personally, from your list of characters. Oh, your team will consist of Zhao, Chi-Chi, and Bennett. Not sure who you've got in the way of sub-DPS characters. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Because I am thinking of having Bennett in there. Because he's very good. And I would like to keep him. But I like to have, like, I don't know if this is even actually useful, but I like to have a team that has, like, 4 different elements and 4 different, weapons. It's not always possible, but... but I think that's fun. Interesting. I shall have to go away and have a think if we're going to do this. I don't have Sucrose, sadly. She would be amazing on a team with Zhao. Oh. Well, if I do get her, that's who will be in the team. Who do I use quite a lot? Yunjin's fairly good. I use when I need a bow character, I usually use Kujo Sara or Amber. And I use Yanfei all the time. Obviously, there's Barbara when you need a healer. She's very good. Who else do I use? To be honest, I mostly only use Razor over Beidou because I prefer Razor as a character. But I think Beidou is actually probably a bit more powerful. Yes, Nate, you do have both of them, don't you? Yes. 12, 11. Let's kick this one. Cook one of these. In fact, this one, I don't think these ingredients are used for anything else, so I'm just gonna do that. 20 of those, 12 of those. Not so much for the anime bonus, but because Sucrose acts as an energy battery for Zhao. Ooh, and with a certain catalyst, she makes Zhao so much stronger. Interesting. So, Levi, see, you have opened Pandora's box with this question. Because normally... Oh, why did I do that? That was silly. Normally, I stream Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I normally do 2 PM till 5 PM, and then on Sundays 1 PM till 4 PM. However, because of my job at the moment, I'm all over the place and I have different days off every week and everything. So I'm kind of doing it week by week. Sundays should be fairly regular because I've got most Sundays off. because people don't want to book entertainment in nursing homes on a Sunday. But this weekend is Father's Day, so not this weekend, but from next weekend, the Sunday streams should be regular, and then the others will just be whenever I have free days, basically. But yeah, I'll put them all in the Discord. I noticed that you put the Discord thing in earlier, but if you sent me a whisper, I'll send you the thing after the stream. So it's in the Discord, and I try and put it on the social media. Sometimes I forget, but it always goes in the Discord. So yeah, whatever suits me, basically. But from August, I've got so much time in August, so we'll be back to regular stuff in August. So it'll be easier to keep track of. I'll make sure to keep Twitch notifies on. Exactly. They are your friend for me. Okay. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. 17 of those. Right. Oh, I can make 3 of these. Oh, no, I can only make 1. All the fried eggs. I've got so many eggs. Where did I get the eggs from? So much food. I know. I always do cooking in batches. Yay, we got a charred egg from Bennett. Fantastic. Because I just like... I should pay more attention to food because a lot of this stuff is like stuff that you have to buy or craft. And I could definitely make some of these things that I don't have very easily if I thought about it. But I never think about it. Oh, you're right. Food does look so much better in games and anime. They make it look so good. And I want it all the time. Well, I've definitely cooked 20 dishes. I always get that weekly one in one go because I cook them all the time. In one big go. What is this heresy? I know. Food is too good. Right. I've got so many of these hangout quests to do, and they're nice and easy, and they give me rewards. So let's do it. Okay, I've got to get this one here. So I've done the 2 where we're like, let's go hang out together. And I've done 1 road. And I've done the road where he goes, let's go adventuring, and I go, let's cook first. So now we've got to do the one where I don't cook first. Cool.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
I do have all raids on Levi, yeah. If I'm ever streaming, I'd love to send a raid your way. Oh, you're so kind, Levi. I would love to see that. That would be fabulous. But yes, I do have all raids on, so you will not run into trouble there. I feel so sorry for Bennett. Me too! The poor boy! He's so sweet. In fact, now we're talking about Bennett. I need to get Bennett in my team now. Because I love him and I'm thinking about him. So, here we go. Bye, Razor. Sorry. I love you, but Bennett's coming out.
You want...
Oh, and then his, like, you get him on the team and he's like, you want me? Bennett's going to talk to Bennett to confuse things. You should level him up more. He's great.
It's you. Didn't think I'd be running into you here. I guess it's my lucky day.
Why are my captions going weird? You get to see my my before stream and after stream lists when I do this, don't you? Oh, there you go. Pyro says it, therefore you must level
How
Bennett.
are your adventures going lately? Did you come here to get a new commission from Catherine, or to get paid? And where are you going after this? Bet you've got a really exciting adventure lined up, huh?
Didn't think I'd be running into myself today. Nope. Nice to meet you, Bennett.
Oh, I'm talking too much, aren't I? I'm sorry.
You could never talk too much, Bennett.
I was just so excited to run into someone I admire so much. And, maybe a little starstruck, too.
He admires himself, everyone.
Of course! You're the mysterious traveler, the hero who quelled the Storm Terror crisis, and the leader of your own adventure team to boot.
I'm very impressive. A character that offers heals, a damage buff, and a cleanse. I know, I don't use him enough. But he's brilliant.
If I'm being honest, I'm totally jealous of all your achievements.
Close adventure team.
Yeah, word's been spreading in adventurer circles for a long time now. Your adventure team shows up all over the continent. It might
does.
look like you're just handling a bunch of boring commissions, but then, as soon as something big goes down, you're always there.
Bennett is so cute. Like, look at his little face. He's got beautifully coloured eyes as well. I love that in anime and games, characters have such lovely coloured eyes that are way more interesting than real life eyes. My Bennett offers 1k extra attack when I use this burst and 5k health per second. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? That's incredible.
Anyway, I just really envy you. You're sort of like the protagonist of this world or something.
That I am. I'm such the protagonist that it's time for a Stream Raiders battle. Let's do it. Toasty Puddle, this one's called. I like using these, but you have to get the positioning right. How about here? Let's give this a go. Let's see what happens. Bennett is breaking the fourth wall. Or, well, that's not breaking the fourth wall, is it? Because he's not... What would it be? Because he's not literally... He's not, like... He's not in the know, right? It's like it's a clever place. So there must be some other thing that is. Because breaking the fourth wall is a character acknowledging the audience. And he's not acknowledging the audience. He's not acknowledging that he's a character in a story. But it's a little nod to it. Lamp shading? I don't know. I should know. You know, this is the sort of thing that I should know. But no, I don't. Well, this is a very close quarters battle, isn't it? Kill the drones! Look at us go. Very few deaths. Congratulations, lads. OGH Thinned gets Bomber Scrolls. Elusec gets gold. And Nekard. Is that Nekard? Bomber Scrolls. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I'll get some more gold. I've got more gold than I know what to do with most of the time. Gosh. What's the time? We've got time for one more. Let's go. Very hard. I believe in you. We can do it. And we've got the Gurg helping us out. Okay, because we can't go at a stream without using the good boy. Where's Cerberus? There he is. Right in the middle there. There's the boy. The good boy. Enjoy the very last battle, everybody. Let's go back to the game. Okay.
Me, on the other hand, I'm just some unlucky guy. My adventure team even... never mind. I shouldn't get all down in the dumps in front of someone I admire.
Aw.
I should be open to see what I can learn. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask. When you go adventuring later, can I come and watch?
Aren't you gonna give me a hand?
Maybe you don't know. I'm a really unlucky person to have around.
Not the true Cerberus, but a Cerberus nonetheless. Exactly.
If you brought me along on an adventure, my bad luck would probably just screw everything up. I don't want to get you into any trouble. So, just let me watch from the sidelines. That'd be good enough for me.
He's so cute. Let's go on an adventure.
Really? I didn't mishear you.
Nope.
Did I?
Because you're lovely and I want you on my adventure team.
You mean, go adventure with you? Just like we do if I was on your adventure team?
News for you, Bennett. You are on my adventure team.
Wow, I never thought I'd get an opportunity like this.
Yeah, come on. I'm not as great as you make out.
Don't be so modest. I've heard all about the great things you've done. Not to mention the high praise you get from the Adventurers Guild.
We fought gods. We can deal with your bad luck. Exactly. He is really sweet.
By the way, since we've got this rare chance to work together, let me share some recent intel with you.
Oh?
According to my friend Fischl in the guild, a mysterious and dangerous ruin has recently been discovered.
It's also wild to me that Bennett is friends with Fischl, because Fischl is so weird. She's constantly like, I'm princess from another world. And Bennett's just like, normal guy.
Based on how the guild ranks the difficulty of its commissions, It's probably between a rank B and a rank A.
Yeah, sure, Bennett. Fischl's just a friend. Oh.
Normally, I wouldn't feel confident about taking on this level of commission. After all, with my poor luck, it's safer for me to take on commissions that are a few notches lower than my actual ability.
Oh, bless him.
But since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a piece of cake, right?
Fischl has a massive crush on Bennett. Oh, bless her. Don't ask me why. Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense, but that is cute. I'm gonna say, would stealing the Holy Lyre de Himmel count as an S rank commission?
There's no way the guild would issue an illegal commission like that. By the way, this ruin might be a dangerous one, but that usually means there'll be some great treasure hidden inside. I can't wait.
Amazing.
Oh, do you usually make some food before you set out on an adventure?
No, I don't. No, I usually leave straight away.
Oh, I guess you're such a pro that you don't need to worry about that, huh?
Nope.
Awesome. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Onwards! I think... Yes, I can go straight to the ruins, which is nice. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, wrong button. Deserted ruins of Aya. Recently discovered underground ruins. Even though the guild has repeatedly expressed safety concerns about venturing inside, nothing can go wrong with Bennett by your side, right? Oh, why captions? Why? Normally, there is nothing wrong with them, and they're completely fine, but not today, apparently. All right, let's do this. Do I... You know, I'm sure it's good. I don't actually have to do any fighting in here, do I? It's all hangout quests anyway. And nothing can go wrong. Exactly. It's only Bennett. What can go wrong with Bennett? Oh no, it all went wrong! Exactly. It's like looking in a mirror. Ah! Evil twin! Fight!
It feels pretty ordinary here. I was expecting some kind of sense of impending doom. Could it be that because you're here with me, I'm feeling more at ease?
Aww.
I, for one, am getting a strong sense of treasure in the area. Let's hurry up. On.
Oh, I cut him off. Whoops. Let's go. Two different Bennetts. This is really weird. It's the Spider-Man meme, but with Bennett. Spider butt. Oh dear. This don't look good.
This room setup seems to be somewhat tricky.
Just a tad.
The things that stand out are the two mechanisms in front of us. One on the left, and one on the right.
Well spotted, Bennett.
But it seems like there's some sort of danger lurking around the mechanisms. If my years of adventure experience are anything to go by, it would be a disaster if we activated the wrong mechanism.
Probably.
How about letting me try it out first?
He's so confident. I feel that will go badly. How can I let you face the danger alone?
I could try it out myself, but what do you think we should do? Let's do it your way.
Take one each, activate them simultaneously.
Well,
let's go.
That's a possibility. Yeah. Let's try it then. I'll take the right side. You take the left.
Let's do
Go
it.
stand by the mechanism. And when we're both ready, let's trigger them.
Bennettception! Get out my way. Yeah, look at that. We did good.
Cool. The door is open. We got it right.
Thank you so much for the lurk, Levi. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Oh my goodness. I even tried putting the captions on the top on my screen and it still doesn't want to work.
Good thing we went with your idea. Huh, you definitely live up to your reputation.
Why, thank
And
you.
I haven't had this feeling of working together with friends in ages. I've really missed it. Anyway, let's move on.
Let's keep going. Do, 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 do. Ah. Interesting.
Oh, so this room has...
You've convinced me to ascend Bennett next. Yes. Teehee.
4 mechanisms, which means...
We need 4 people.
That's what I'm thinking. Based on the last room, I think we're gonna need 4 people to trigger all the mechanisms at the same time. Ah, if only the rest of Benny's adventure team were here.
What's the deal with Benny's adventure team anyway?
I hate to admit it, but the truth is, it's gone. It remains in name alone. The only reason Catherine hasn't deregistered Benny's adventure team is because she took pity on me.
Aww.
In fact, the number of adventurers on the team has been below the registration requirements for a long time already.
Aww. You mean you're the only one left?
Yeah. Royce, Heckler, and Jack were all members of Benny's adventure team. A lot of things went down, but it mostly ended because of my bad luck.
Bennett doesn't deserve all of this.
I completely understand why they quit the team. I'd never want to put them in danger on my account.
They're all traitors. Ah! No, I'm gonna say don't take it personally. Swear to God, I just want to pick up Bennett and take him everywhere. Me too! Yeah, come on, Fischl. Fischl can join the team.
Yeah, I felt really let down at first. But I'm pretty much used to it now.
Oh,
It's okay.
that's not a good thing, Bennett.
Even though I'm the only one left on Benny's adventure team, one day, I'm gonna make sure its name is known all over Teyvat.
See you later, Nate. Thank you for the lurking. You can do it, Bennett!
Thank you. Let's focus on the problem at hand. Sorry. The thought of the adventure team got me all sentimental.
Aw.
Now that I think about it more carefully, maybe we're making too many assumptions about the solution to these mechanisms.
You mean the solution may be different from the previous room?
Exactly. Okay, I'll take a quick look at these mechanisms while you look around for any other clues.
Razor joins Bennett on his adventures a lot. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yes. I love them both. Investigate the room. Let's go.
There doesn't seem to be anything here.
Nothing here. Oh, your meeting got cancelled. Ah, well, you're still here then.
Oh, it's so dusty. Paimon bets no one has been here in a long, long time.
It would appear so.
Hey, that looks like a notebook. Let's grab it and check it out with Bennett, shall we?
I found a notebook.
An adventurer's notebook? What's it doing here?
Maybe someone died.
Maybe it's got some clues on how to crack these mechanisms. Shall we take a look? Whoa, it really does have some information about them.
The Lost Adventure notebook says, Eric can't hold on any longer. We have no choice but to give up. I'll leave this notebook here. Maybe this treasure is destined for someone else. As you may have noticed, the mechanism installed by the door needs someone operating it constantly. Otherwise, the other mechanisms cannot be operated. But there's a catch. The person operating the mechanism by the door takes on an enormous risk. If the other mechanisms are operated in the wrong sequence, that person will face... ... One other word of advice. The number of torches does not indicate the sequence of operation. We made that mistake and paid a painful price. Perhaps the order has something to do with the position of the torches on the ground? What is the answer? Oh, how I wish to know, but Eric physically can't take anymore. Oh dear. It's some very valuable
It
guidance.
seems that the writer is holding something back. Well, since they placed their hopes on future adventurers, we can't let them down. The notes say that the mechanism at the entrance needs to be controlled by someone continuously. But if the mechanisms are activated in the wrong sequence, the person in charge of the mechanism at the entrance will...
Rip Eric indeed. Get her?
Yeah, I guess that's what the notes are referring to when they say, Eric can't hold on anymore. Anyway, I'll take that role.
Who says it's up to you?
It's okay, it's okay. Getting injured is just part of my daily routine.
Oh, Bennett!
I'm pretty used to it by now. At the very least, I should be able to last longer than this Eric guy. And more importantly, I trust you.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
You can definitely crack this mechanism puzzle, right? I mean, come on. You're the great adventurer that I've always admired.
Bennett.
All right. Let's just focus on solving these mechanisms. Remember what the notes say. The number of torches is not the hint for the activation sequence. Perhaps the sequence is related to the position of the torches on the ground. Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself just because you're afraid I'll get hurt. Just go with your gut and do it.
Oh no. Okay. So we've got one at the bottom here. We've got two, one at the bottom and then one there. And this one. So they're building up. Oh! If number one is in this square, this one's first. Number two is in the top left square, so it's that one. And number three is in the top right square, so it's that one. Oh, I think that makes sense. This one. Then this one. Then this one. Hey! Did it!
You solved it?
Because I'm super clever. All thanks to you, Bennett.
Oh, I didn't really do anything. You're the one who nailed this. Let's go and open the chest, shall we? I can't wait.
Tee-hee. Let's go. Luxurious chest.
Wow, that was quite a haul.
Yes, Bennett, take the compliments! For the love of Butt. Now you have to take the compliments.
This must be the proudest moment for any adventurer. Not only getting the chest, but having this golden opportunity to join you on an adventure. For me, that's a pretty major treasure already.
The feeling is mutual because
Really?
Bennett's cute.
Then I'm honored.
Aww.
But there's one other thing that I find the most amazing of all. The fact that nothing really bad happened to us this whole adventure. This is the first time in my whole adventure career that it's ever turned out this way.
But it shows that fortunate outcomes do exist.
That sounds very deep. But I think I get what you're saying. You're saying that no matter how unlucky I might be, there'll always be times when luck is on my side, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. This is a really big thing for me.
Bennett, this is so cute!
And you know, I have a feeling that it was your kindness and goodwill towards me that helped me avoid a lot of bad luck. Even find a little good luck.
Oh.
It's a bit embarrassing to say that out loud, but all in all, thank you for everything.
He's so cute!
I hope I get to go on another adventure with you soon.
Oh, bless him. Oh, look at us. Fortunate outcome. Perhaps it was your goodwill that allowed you to snatch hold. Oh, no! It went away before I could save it. Damn it. Sad thing is he most likely just got cabbage in that chest. I know. He most likely just butted cabbage in that chest. Bennett! Butting cabbage. Okay, there's one more ending to get for this one. And I think... Yes, it's here.
Oh, ow!
Into the ruins we go. Let's do it again. I think this ending will be what happens if we do the opposite thing for the mechanisms in that first chamber. Right,
It
we've
feels
already
pretty
heard all
ordinary
this.
here. Could
This
it
is
be
fine.
that because I, for one, am getting...
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Honestly, the ending where you find all the chests and he's like so excited because you found a few cabbage in all of them, and he's like, "Is this not what normal chests have in them?" It's like, oh no, Bennett. Oh.
This room's setups, the things that stand out, but it's if my years of it. How about letting me try it out?
Go on then, go ahead. We won't get anywhere just staring at them.
Leave it to me. But as you know, I really don't have any luck.
This is true.
So, I'll leave it to you to decide which of these two mechanisms we should trigger.
Captions! Why? Oh, which one? Which one? Left.
That's the one I was thinking of too. Let's see. What was that noise? Oh no! It looks like all the exits are blocked. Guess I still managed to get the wrong one.
Whoops!
This is really bad.
Oh, and that's it! No wonder it's a top-class commission. As expected of an A-rank commission, one misstep and we're stuck in here. Hey there, Faye! Welcome in! How are you doing today? Oh. Captions don't want to work with me, do they? They really don't want to. What if I refresh the page? Hang on. How's
Benny's
that?
Adventure team,
That's-
assemble!
Hopefully that's better. How are you doing, Faye, anyway? Are you still in California or are you back now? Got all my rewards. Fantastic. Okay. So I've done Bennett. I've done Barbara. Noelle has a second act, which I haven't done yet. I've done Diona. Should we do this guy? I don't have this guy. I've never met him before. Chongyun? 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 I don't know how to pronounce it. Good. Was at Disney on Wednesday and just got back to the East Coast. Oh, lovely. I bet you had an amazing time. I want to do the characters that I have because I know them. Let's do... Oh, no, I can't do that one. I can't do Beidou. I can do Yunjin. Let's do that. A song that knows grace. Did you enjoy Disney? I would love to go to Disney in California. How many Primo Gems have I got? I've probably got quite a few now. Or not enough for a wish, though. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? All the way back to Liyue Harbor. Do 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 do. Oh, hi.
Can't you send someone any sooner? The clock is ticking and I need this resolved ASAP.
Ooh. It was love, but ha! They just added Star Wars stuff. Yay! Oh, that would be so cool. Yes, I think I saw you were in the RWD Discord with your pictures and stuff. They look so cool. Oh. I do love me a Star Wars, as you all know.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers available at this instant.
What's happened?
Your timing is most optimal. Allow me to introduce Yuning, manager of the Yunhan Opera Troupe. She has commissioned the guild to...
Hey, Chirag! How are you doing today? What's up?
Traveler? Ugh, Yoonjin is always talking about you. Please, you've gotta help us find her.
Yunjin is missing?
Yep, she's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note.
Oh. Beautifully written note. To whomsoever finds this letter, after some discussion about the Divine Maiden play with my friends, I find that there is still much to learn indeed. I have gone to Lingju Pass in hopes of gaining some inspiration. I will return within the day, so do not worry. Yunjin. Well then go to Lingju Pass. Clearly that's where she is. I'm glad you're good. I'm doing well. even though it's boiling in the UK today, actually in this room, it's not too bad. I thought I'd get really hot, and I'm actually okay, which is nice.
If our audience doesn't get to see Yoon-jin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down. I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh?
She literally said she would come back.
That's what I said too, but
Look, when you're a megastar like Yoon-jin, you gotta start taking things a little more seriously. Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own safety.
Yikes. The sun's currently setting the UK on fire. Yikes.
Why does she have to go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience?
I'm pretty sure her life is not at risk here.
Well then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
Wow.
as you can see, this is what we're up against. Would you be willing to accept this commission?
Okay, for Yoonjin.
Oh, wonderful. Ugh, thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and sound.
Well, according to my PC, it is currently 30 degrees, Faye. Doesn't feel it, I'm not going to lie. But also, this room is north-facing, so it doesn't get very much sun anyway. And I have had my curtains closed since midday. So, when I go outside, maybe it will be boiling. And 30 is very warm for the UK. Okay, we've got to go to Lingju Pass to look for Yoonjin. Let's go. Okay, we're going this way. 30 sounds hot. Yes, it is. That's true, it's not very humid. And when I was sitting out there this morning, it was warm, but there was a bit of a breeze, so it actually wasn't bad at all. And it's been so much nicer for me personally today, because I've spent the rest of the week basically in a hot car. So, it was very sweaty. Monster attack! I guess I'm taking this fight. Oh, goodness. Okay. Wow. It was like 25 the entire time when I was in California because ocean. Wow. It's been at 50% humidity for the past week. Blimey, yes. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. I've forgotten how... Oh, I remember how Bennett works. There we go. Boing. Whoa, no thank you.
Get out of my way!
Well, I got out of way for a bit. Smackety smack.
Faster? Okay, faster. Motion to
Smackety
compare.
smack. Here we go! Oh no, don't crash now! This is a bad time to crash. Where did it go? I don't know if this is actually doing anything.
Worthless!
Oh, for goodness sake, come back down. Calm down. Ah!
Prepare to die!
Oh, yikes. Oh, that was the song thing. From the Widsmith, whatever it was called. Get down here where you belong. Woo! I hate these things so much.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Boring!
I would like to be inside the healy thing. Thank you. These things are really annoying. No. No, don't hit me.
Useless!
Oh, damn it. Don't you dare fly up in the air now. Damn it! Damn it. Ugh. Get down here.
Keep within the law.
Oh, damn it.
Fast rise.
Get down here. I don't know if this is actually going to do any healing to anyone else. Probably won't. Which is really annoying. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Get down here. Oh, blimey. Gosh, what even is going on here with you? It's been 50% humidity. Yep. Official is incapable of fighting pyro hypostasis. Oh, fair enough. Looks like Philadelphia is going to be 35. That's disgusting. That's that's horrible. Exciting news, though. What's the exciting news? My husband is graduating from fellowship today. Oh, congratulations, Ben. She sucks at taking down shields. Yeah. Oh, so he can start his real-life big boy job as an eyeball doctor. Oh. Well done to him. Might be worth running Animo Traveler on a team with Zhao, so at least you have an Animo battery. Ooh. That is true. That is an idea. Come here, you.
Path orders given. Orders received.
Let's do some healing. Oh, wait. I literally did that so that I could revive Yunfei, didn't I? Ugh. Get her up. Oh, yikes. Oh. There we go. Healing, 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 healing. Woo! I didn't think that this would be so hard. It's a hangout quest. And it's literally a raid. How dare I hate them? Not now, Street Raiders! Oh, dear. Right. Let's do this last Stream Raiders battle before we end for the day. Oh, blimey. Right. Gotta go fast. Let's do this. Oh, wow. There's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. It usually isn't hard. Your characters are just a tad bit underleveled. Yeah, I know, Pyro. I know. It annoys me that you can't lower the world level until you're world level 5. Because that seems really stupid. Like, why not lower it earlier if you want to? Like, what's up with that, you know? I don't really get the reasoning. I don't know if we're going to do this one. Ooh. We might do. We've got a couple of legendaries. And the Gurg is helping us because we freed the Gurg. Go, go, go. Kill the drones. Can you kill a drone if it's a robot? This is the question. Yay! We did it! Yeah! Ooh, I win the marble flying rogue skin. Amazing. And JPEG gets gold! Yes. Enjoy the gold. Enjoy the gold. Right, that's it for today for Stream Raiders. We got 10 minutes left, so we can do some more Genshin. Woo! I volunteered to help farm Ascension materials and Blossoms of Revelation. Oh, you are so kind. Right now, not right now because we've got 10 minutes left, but at some point, yes, absolutely. Are you hurt?
Oh, it's you.
Yes.
I do apologize. I didn't see you there.
Seriously?
What brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later. I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places.
Your manager sent me.
Ah, I see. So Yunning sent you. I did tell her not to worry.
So did I.
But on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. You've helped me avert a major catastrophe. It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about.
Aw, what state of mind?
Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster? That in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation.
Yes, I do remember that.
Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of a divine heroine sacrificing herself for others. But after giving it a lot of consideration, I think that this character is defined by her emotional complexity, and even uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance.
That makes sense. The traveling salesman? For what? There's a difference between Shenhe and you, Yunjin. Shenhe throws a tidal wave so she can handle herself. That is true. That is indeed true.
If access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions, well, surely it will take my acting skills to the next level.
Technically, we also adopted Shenhe. Aww. In the teapot. Oh, I haven't done too much in the teapot recently. I did have a little look at it because when I got the teapot, it was down for maintenance, so I couldn't really do anything for ages. I need to figure it out. I don't think I can have a traveling salesman yet.
That's why I came here. My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But once I started, I just got completely drawn in. I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here.
Want to try again? I'll join in too.
You've defeated an ancient god before. How am I supposed to experience genuine danger if you're here with me?
This sounds like it's going to go so well.
I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an awkward position otherwise. Goodness knows how you'd explain this to Yunning.
Very true.
I wonder whether I have gained anything useful from this trip. I suppose only time will tell.
She's an interesting one, Yunjin, isn't she? Return to the Liyue Adventures Guild. I came so far out just to go back. I'm back.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case
Oh,
or
no.
something? The clock's still ticking away.
Where's she gone now?
Please have faith in her. Ah, they've returned.
Yunning, we're back.
Oh, she's with us. It's fine.
Yunjin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
She's fine.
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring. That's fine. But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the show? You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience.
She does have a point. Overprotective mother alert. Yes, but also, if you have a show that evening, running off to somewhere very far away and dangerous is generally a bad thing to do.
We're just lucky we had the Traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience,
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the best performance we can. Don't you agree?
Overprotective. Yep.
While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
Oh, she's got the red ropes on the front like Shenhe does. I wonder if she's done that on purpose.
You know, Ugh, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler, please, you tell her.
Oh no.
So, what's your honest opinion?
I think safety should come first.
Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me and not the show?
Because they are!
Well, same difference, isn't it?
Oh no, that's not the way to phrase that, Yuning. No.
I don't think so. They seem quite different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially those who came from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
Whew. I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my troop is finally gonna start listening to reason.
A hug from a cuddly friend. A hug from a cuddly friend. I brought Floppy for you. No, not Fluffy captions, it's Floppy. This is Floppy because he's a floppy dog. Look. Ugh. Give you a hug. Will. Finally going to start listening to reason. Yeah, she's not. She's definitely not. Okay, Floppy's playing the game now with us.
I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
All right. I'll
He's
head back and do
lovely.
some rehearsing.
And very fluffy as well.
It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues.
It's also much safer than first-hand experience. This is true.
Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for saving me. If you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayu Tea House.
Okay. Well, it is about 3 o'clock, which means this is where we're going to have to leave it, I think. Oh, but thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I hope you've had a fabulous time. Spotify, why are you crashing on me? There we go. There we go. Well, thank you so much for coming, everybody, and special thank yous to Levi and Taoki for Undertaker for the follows as well. Welcome, new people. Hello. Ooh, Floppy is getting in the way of things now. If you don't already know, hello, my name is Chloe. I have a weird streaming schedule right now, but Sundays from next week will hopefully be fairly regular, 1 p.m. UK time on a Sunday, and I'm going to try and stick to Wednesday and Fridays at 2 p.m. when I can, but I have different days off every week, so it's going to have to be week by week. Fun Chaos Friday, yes, exactly. Genshin for Chaos Friday. So if you didn't know Chaos Friday is, the subscribers get to pick the game on Chaos Friday. So if you are a subscriber, get in the Discord, connect your Twitch to your Discord account, and then you can see all of the Chaos, lovely Chaos channels and all of that jazz there in the Discord. So yeah, you can join the Discord. If you send me a whisper, I will send you the link right after the stream. And of course, being here and chatting away is so great. It's the best way you can support the stream. But there's many ways you can support. If you can and you would like to support monetarily, then you can donate to my tip jar, which I will put in the chat. I get a lot more money from that than I do from Twitch. Or you can subscribe and share with bits, all of that. Oh, I'm glad you really enjoyed this stream, Levi. Hopefully you will be back. Yes, see you then. So those are the boring money ways you can support, or you can support in completely free ways, like looking at my social media, which is right up here, and I'll also put it in the chat. Everything is in that link. So I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You can find links to all of my music on there and all of the various podcasts and things that I am doing. There's always many things, including my baby Deck of Many Aces, which is an actual play D&D 5e podcast made with actual asexuals and aromantics. Oh, Levi, you're so cute. See you soon. Yes, Deck of Many Aces. We release episodes every other Friday. You should check us out. We're definitely not gonna die soon, I'm sure. I play a bard, and I write the music. I write the soundtrack as well in real life. So lots to find out there, wherever you get your good podcasts. And you can also find me on Dragon's Duel, which is on Mondays at 9 p.m. right here on Twitch. You can find me playing Carrie, who's a centaur artificer and completely crazy. And that you can also find on YouTube and as a podcast as well. Dragon's Duel is so fun. We're taking a bit of a hiatus at the moment, I think, but there's going to be a Mork Borg game that I'm playing in that we've already recorded, and it's very fun. And if you like hefty roleplay and very gory stuff, then that one's for you, and it will be there in place of that for a little bit as we're on a break. So yes, please do go check those things out because I love them all very much and they mean a lot to me. The next stream will be tomorrow, I think. Let me check. What time did I say? What time did I say? Tomorrow at 2 o'clock. 2 till 5 tomorrow, UK time. We'll have stream back to Tomb Raider, I believe. Haha. Right. And the last bit of business, of course, as always, the last bit of business is who are we going to raid? Keen is live. Keen Reflex is live. Let's raid them because they were here earlier, so why not? More Chrono Cross from them. Let me just get it up on my phone. Fantastic. Right, well, there will be there's a raid message here in the chat. Be sure to copy and paste it. Send Keen some love. And I will see you all tomorrow. So, have a lovely rest of your day. Don't overheat. Keep hydrated. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.